Hi, it's Althea McIntyre, and I want to talk about how to stay focused when we don't feel motivated. And it's a really interesting topic because unconsciously we have bought into the belief, many of us have bought into this belief that we have to feel motivated. We have to feel inspired before we take action. That if we're not motivated, if we're not inspired, then we don't take action. And there couldn't be anything farther than the truth. The reality is we don't need to feel any type of way to take action. And I know that, of course, it's, easier, right, to take action when we're motivated and inspired. So, of course, there's a desire for us to want to be motivated and want to be inspired. But again, that's not the truth. And as Christ-centered coaches and consultants, it's really important for us to remember that God doesn't care how we feel. For us to be the business owner and be the business leader that He created us to be. I always love when my pastor reminds us that sometimes he doesn't feel like praying. But what does he do? He prays anyway. It also reminds me of the sermon I heard this past Sunday at my mom's church. The pastor was preaching from Nehemiah chapter 4 when they were building the wall and they were facing opposition. And they prayed and they continued to take action. They didn't pray and then wait. They prayed and took action. So really, what do we do? How do we stay focused when we aren't motivated and don't feel like it? We take action. And I have found that by having a work schedule, a program to follow that we don't even need to think about, helps us stay in action. I know for myself, particularly when I'm doing any big project, and this is true for anyone, it's just not only me, that there is a point where we will hit a place where we're not motivated, we're not inspired. In fact, when I was going through my coaching training program with the Coaches Training Institute, they let us know that we would hit what they referred to as a dip. That somewhere along the 6-month certification program, we would hit a dip. And, I hit that dip. For me, the dip is I was bored. It's so funny. It's the same dip that I felt when I was in a 6-month marathon training program. I got bored at a certain point. And the thing that got me motivated again was that I had a program that I followed. So I stayed in action. And guess what? That's when the motivation and comes again. So I don't know if this is a hard truth or it's really good news. Continue to take action. Continue to doing the work that you need to do to achieve the results that you want when you don't feel motivated. And if you have a schedule, if you have a program, if you have a plan with specific action steps that you need to take, kind of makes it a lot easier because you don't have to think about it and you can get out of your feelings. And know that the gift of this, I believe, is that we're developing the mindset, the discipline, and really the faith and trust in God when we don't feel motivated, when we take action anyway. So that we're not driven by our feelings, but we continue being driven by our purpose. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it's actually a new channel of mine, subscribe. And I'd love to hear from you. How do you stay focused when you don't feel motivated? Okay, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.